Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
This game could flip on just how well Trent Alexander-Arnold can combine with his attack. I mean, so much depends on his ability to deliver absolute quality.
And he started his career. It's the Oh, it rattles the bar. Raul. Now it's Alvarez. Yaya Toure. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Alvarez. Great ball if he can get there. He's in a great position here. Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Shifted it to the flank. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Rodri. To Ricardo Rodriguez. Bellingham. Rodri. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. Alvarez! Molina kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Rodriguez. Oh, super find. Oh, good climb! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to...
And Yaya Toure! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Towering header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. No way through. Dembele?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Bellingham. Good ball, good take. Picked out brilliant. Big chance! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Dembele. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham has it out wide and in space. Tries a shot! Now who's... and again! Oh, good finish! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
After 27 minutes is number 15.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Can he get on the end of this? Molina. Now it's Alvarez. That's going wide left. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard. Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. Now that's well seen too. Fernandez. That is good alertness. And it's played forward. Drogba is herring after that one. Rodri. Bellingham. Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Ricardo Rodriguez. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Alvarez. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get that? Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Draw your attention to the screen right now.
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rodri. Kubasi. Great vision. Now it's Alvarez. Yaya Toure. There's a sharp little ball here. In with the challenge. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Bellingham. Rodri. Now it's Raul. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Yaya Toure.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's straight offside. It's not an especially good pass, that. Liverpool really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Raul. Oh, that's fabulous. Has to go back here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space. The cutback. Fernandez! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's running away. Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard. Fernandez. And that is a little undercooked. Gabriel. And Yamal. And it's Molina. Yamal wants to run onto this. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Haaland, and he welcomes it in. Chance! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Bellingham. Fernandez. Cannavaro. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that was vital. Yamal. Oh, well measured. And he's picked out the run. Decent chance! Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And Robertson. Yaya Toure. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. It's Drogba! Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
So, third corner of the game. And a header! That's a real chance missed. Ricardo Rodriguez. Aims beyond the defence, and he's worked it through. He is through here! Mbappe, and they can counter here. And it's Robertson. That's Cannavaro. And this is Yaya Toure. Threads one in. And he's intervened well there. Well, that's going to be a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. De Bruyne. Haaland is onto this. Yamal going after that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Liverpool clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Substitution. There will be 3 minutes.
Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He might be in. He's having a hit. Off target by a whisker. And it's made its way to him.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is good pressure. He's having a hit! And that is as much as we have time for. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
To the screen for information provided
Your final
by the
thoughts,
local
Jim?
police.
Liverpool desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the 80,000 plus crowd really making a terrific scene here. Some trivia for you. This ground's 7,200 feet above sea level. It adds an interesting extra dimension to any and every game that is played on this ground. Well, we're underway.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot, as well as the three attackers and two wide men. Teams often switch between this and 4-3-3 by dropping one of their pivots into the defensive line. It's very adaptable.
Can he get it through? In towards the back stick. Timber getting this one clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's got away. Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yaya Toure. He's had a shot! Missed by a fraction. And it's Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. Mateus. Now it's Messi. And this is Bernardo Silva. And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. It's Dembele! It's Luke. Oh, what has happened here? That's going across goal. And it's hoisted clear.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Mbappe clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Big chance! They want to be quick to recover this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Pretty robust defending.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Drogba! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Totti, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And a chance! And it's in! Totti going after that. Chouameni. Timber. Threads one in. And Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now he's running away. Shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out. He's looking wide. Sends it crossfield. Roll might just make this. And here's Totti. Mateus. Oh, well played, well played. Well read, and the danger is averted. Roll with the foul. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, that's fabulous. Totti! Oh, belter! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are purring, truly purring. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well...
Getting up there! It's in! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearthly.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter.
And the shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Cambio en el Paris Saint-Germain. Número 19. Número 12. Número 9. Entran número 42. Número 7. Número 23.
So we're off again.
Liverpool really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries one from range. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's Ødegaard. Rijkaard. is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bellingham. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Desailly getting this one clear. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Chouameni clears. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Liverpool really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Totti. Shifted it to the flank.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Bernardo Silva has it in a wide position.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Now it's Drogba. Now it's Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Now it's Drogba. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ødegaard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Musiala. Oh, nice touch. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Dembele looking to add to his goal. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard. Quality ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's looking unstoppable. Showing good feet. Messi stood his ground strongly. Shot a goal! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Dembele. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. Header! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
It's a threatening ball. And the shot! And there's a goal! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Paris Saint-Germain now in a position far more desirable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And it's made sure that's not getting through. Good chance here! Lacking in accuracy. Paris Saint-Germain clearly now in lead preservation mode. Bernardo Silva. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's their second corner of the game. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's ambitious. Gave it a go, but off target. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a good ball out wide. Swung over. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And the pass is intercepted. The ball has bounced loose now. Great ball, and he's in here. And time is up. Oh, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started.
It comes as little surprise, Peter, that we find the name of Park Ji-sung on this team sheet.
First name on the team sheet, you would think.
Yeah, and a player with a fantastic engine. I always think that every time you see him, he's just going to run himself into the ground. He'll give everything for the cause, and he always sets the tone for industry. There they go, hunting again.
Pull it. Shifted it to the flank. Park Ji-sung. Nicely shaped cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. Beckenbauer. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham going forward. He's in plenty of space here. Zanetti. Park Ji-sung. Nicely spread. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Hazard. Lee Kang-in looking to a header! And he's straight offside. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Zanetti. Pull it. In with the challenge. Desai producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Quarter of an hour played. Looking for the far post. Oh, he's been caught! Lee Kang-in! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Ball comes in. Oh, that was vital. Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Now it's Yaya Toure. Drogba. Plenty to aim at. Real chance! Goal! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Header! Ibrahimovic is flagged offside. That has not gone well. And it's Robertson, looking to play him in. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played in by... Oh, good effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Yaya Toure. Lam is looking to influence the game from out wide. Bellingham. The ball has bounced loose now, and he's had it nicked away. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Yaya Toure. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. And that is a little undercooked. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Liverpool can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And there's green grass ahead of it. And Hullet! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those...
Getting up there! Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. Lahm. Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. And here's Dembele. Now, can they get him away?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's lofted through here. Let's Park Ji-sung. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! There was plenty of power on that. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Hello everybody, and this
So
is a
Jim,
quick
neither
reminder
side
to
getting
let
it
you know
all
that
their
you'll be
own way
able to
so
catch
far.
today's
Well,
match
it's been an
broadcast
exciting
live
half,
on
Peter,
our
with
Cross FM
each side
station.
having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Mbappe. Now the ball in, and he was alert to it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
It's Ibrahimovic! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on Hullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe. And it's Robertson. It's not an especially good pass, that. Lee Kang-in. Vieira. Lahm. Swung over. Looking for options for movement. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Thuram gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape.
And the shot! Goal! And they've got their lead back. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Liverpool with the lead. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, what has happened here? Chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
.60 minutes played. Lam played towards the other side. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Hullet. Space for him to turn and look. Towering header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Impressive jump! And he stuck it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That could spell trouble. And he's managed to get rid. That's a throw. Lam. Can he get on the end of this? It's crossed into the middle.
When it's delivered there...
And he shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Zanetti gathers from the goal kick. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And he plays one through. Drogba chasing after it. And he's quick to snatch it back. That's been slipped through. He has found the way through. And this is Dembele. Azar. That's Lee Kang-in. Into the last quarter of an hour. No way through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really enough.
Shoots! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, and looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Number 21, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Platini.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Dembele gets flagged offside. Vieira. And he's being shifted off it. That's headed upfield. Platini. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or...
He's rising! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Zanetti picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Lam, given the lift of his goal. Threads one in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Oh,
nicely intercepted. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. That's a sharp pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Dembele going after that. Park Ji-sung providing an outlet on that. And that signals the end. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So, overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be, a ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter.
Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Liverpool with the corner. They're first. Bellingham! Not a bad try by any means. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Neymar, it's Neymar! Dembele. And the counter is on. Bellingham. Pass somewhat off target. Caicedo. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Chance! It's loose now, and he'll try from distance! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No, that's been intercepted. Caicedo. João Cancelo. Bellingham. And it's Ronaldinho. No, that was never going to make it. Yaya Touré. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Drogba! And it's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Drogba! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Bellingham, knocks it into space. It's a quick ball upfield. He's not got that quite right. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's Ronaldinho, and he was quick to react. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And the shot! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Touré duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Cruyff.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's well spotted. Ronaldinho. It's played through for him. Just the keeper in his way. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Liverpool really could have done without this. The keeper doing his best to put him off. It's hit the upright. And that's one back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and a heart-and-mouth moment for the taker.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Looking for options for movement. Plays it across. Getting up there! Well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter.
It's Drogba! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Drogba is offering a right smile there.
Liverpool have their third corner. Right card! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has not gone well. Cruyff. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Drogba. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Can he get it through? Ronaldinho. He's through here. Neymar gets into a good position. He's picked his way through.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Van Dijk. Caicedo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Cruyff. Ronaldinho. And this is Neymar. Cannavaro plays it all the way forward. João Cancelo. Rijkaard. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Liverpool are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. The second period is underway. Bellingham can see things, others simply cannot. Ronaldinho. Now it's Neymar. Santos ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. The ball looks a good one. Under an awful lot of pressure. Santos can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Drogba! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So now the difference is 3. That pass isn't the best. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
This is Dembele. Bellingham. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That's an imaginative pass. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Neymar. And this is Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ronaldinho does well to get it back. Bellingham. Here comes the corner. And he's being shifted off it. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. 60 minutes played. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's been slipped through. Decent chance! And he's stuck it away! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Great vision. Bellingham picks it up out wide. Bellingham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's a promising position. And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
So their 4th corner of the game. Santos are looking to go forward now. And here's Yaya Toure. Alexander-Arnold has the space to scheme. And he's picked it up out wide. Pinged towards the front line. And it's Bellingham. That's good running with the ball. Tries a shot! Oh, good finish. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And there was his 3rd, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. That is good alertness. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass.
It's Drogba! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And this is Ronaldinho. Bellingham. Dembele. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's bustling through here. Cristiano Ronaldo! No, not quite.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Ronaldinho. Robertson cuts it out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. Well, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! They want to be quick to recover this. That'll be a corner. Santos have their 2nd corner now. And it's been taken short. Now, this could be a chance. This looks promising. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Yaya Toure. That has ended up in no man's land. Caicedo. Looking to play him in. It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
And this is Ronaldo. Bellingham has created 1 goal already. Drogba. Now it's Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball. And Alexander-Arnold. 4 added minutes on the board and claimed it back swiftly. Can he get onto this? And it's Alexander-Arnold.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And that is well cleared. And that's that. Liverpool pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Drogba happy to bask in the accolades from all around, the stage most certainly his. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Liverpool definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
Well, I think Thiago's going to have a massive role to play in this game, Peter. Best deployed deeper in midfield. He likes to drop back into defence at times, force that defence wide and forward, creating overloads, while constantly looking to play balls into feet, those little half spaces.
And he does all of that in his unique style with a certain swagger. It's Drogba! And here's Dembele. And that interception was most necessary. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. And the keeper beats it away. Mbappe. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Thiago. Oh, great chance! Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Thiago actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Hazard with the short one. So it's going to be another corner. Cerezo Osaka have their second corner now. They've played it short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Cerezo Osaka have their third corner. And this is Yaya Toure. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Cerezo Osaka get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And it's Dembele. Now it's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And here's the chance to counter. Yaya Toure. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Hazard with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Hazard. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Driven in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Hazard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Yaya Toure. Rijkaard. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Yaya Toure. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rijkaard. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Hazard. It's in! Cerezo Osaka have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Toure does really well to win the ball there. Thiago. Hazard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that's a good-looking ball. Desai gets over and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, they could be caught out here. He's picked his way through. Might be charged, surely! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham. Oh, they could break here. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. And here's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Drogba. He might be in. Drogba! And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The goal scorer after 44 minutes is number 20, Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
3 minutes at a time.
Tries to play it through. He's cut it out. Desai tidy with his distribution. Dembele. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He'll try to keep this alive. Not the most accurate pass. Van Dijk. Zanetti. Passing nice and neat. And the referee has blown for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Cerezo Osaka kick off the second half. And this is Hazard, out towards the flank. And that's a goal kick. And he's had it nicked away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bellingham. That's a sharp pass. Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Hazard. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He is through here. Real chance here. It's Ibrahimovic! He's scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he opts to go forward. Desai spots it and intercepts. Now it's Hazard. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ibrahimovic. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class apart, out on his own! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Cerezo Osaka now in a position far more desirable.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
Tries one from range!
Substitutions taking place.
He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Desai wins the duel this time. Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Yamal. Alexander-Arnold providing an outlet. Impressive jump! And that's in! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And that's really well manoeuvred.
Liverpool really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's got a... Tries a shot! And that's a tidy finish. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Can he get it through? It's Van Basten! It's hit the upright. Schlotterbeck. Goes forward. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's been cut out, well played. Yaya Toure. And Robertson. That has ended up in no man's land. Robertson is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's made its way to him. He's in one-on-one. Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mbappe. Robertson. And it's Cannavaro. Yamal might just make this. And it's Van Basten. Schneider concedes a free kick for that. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Alexander-Arnold, clearly.
And that's that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Liverpool desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And it's Dembele. Looking for options for movement. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere.
And Gullit! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Alexander-Arnold. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Haaland. Desai wins the duel this time. Rodri cuts it out. Plays it through. Ribéry providing an outlet on that flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's nice. Played in. That's a decent clearance. Struck first time. And he's lifted it over.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation. Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ribéry. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, it's hit the post. Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Pedri. Now it's Ribéry. Ball is over the line. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Haaland receives it in open. And the shot! Oh, what a save from Van der Sar!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Finish! Messi, shot could be on, played in with purpose. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. And it's Pedri. And he shoots! That's another chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Ribéry. Ribéry unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Mbappe, cross to the back post. And a chance! Oh, good finish! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Liverpool may be down, but not out just yet. And this is Gullit. Gullit finds himself offside. Robertson, Mbappe, and the referee has signalled for half-time. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
En el marcador se pone con información sobre las líneas de autobuses que cuentan con una parada en las inmediaciones del estadio.
So we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Shapes to shoot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Alexander-Arnold. Here's Rodri. Pedri. Rodri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Pedri. Looking for the run. Ribéry receives it in a wide position. Gullit. Yaya Touré. Bellingham. And it's Dembele. Knocks it into space. Now, can they get him away? Pings it across. And he's quick to get rid.
Liverpool clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
It's a goal! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Liverpool have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
Now it's Hullet.
96.026 espectadores.
Petri, he's being urged to shoot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's in a great position here. Tries a deft little ball. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
A heavy challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard. That is a great pick out. And it's made its way to him. Yaya Toure. Mbappe on 2 now and looking for 3. Looking to play him in. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Colwell calmly anticipates. Messi running with the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri gets a foot in here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Hullet. Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. There will be a throw-in. There's the crossfield ball. Yaya Toure.
Liverpool really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. And here's Dembele.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but
It's Dembele! And that could come back to haunt them.
Dembele was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold getting up there! They want to be quick to recover this. Well, this could be it, past something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
And here's Drogba.
Liverpool really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Mbappe. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
The two
23.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same
El dorsal
time.
5, Messi. El dorsal 14. El dorsal 15.
Dembele proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Well read, nice interception. Spread out to the left. That's that, the end. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Well, Jim, in an era when we have plenty of high-quality goalkeepers... Drogba! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Robertson. Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Dembele. And this is Drogba. It's Drogba! Oh, in he goes again. He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Delivery from Mbappe. Julio Cesar claims it without any fuss. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Cannavaro makes the interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, it's Dembele. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Irwin kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Mbappe. That is good strength. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Tries to play it through. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Dani Olmo. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yaya Toure. Now this could be a chance. Bellingham! It's in! And there is your opener.
Gol. Convertido en el minuto 28. Número 8.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's the keeper's ball. Chance here to counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Drogba. Oh, it's come loose. And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And it's Dembele. Dembele.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Cannavaro.
Pretty robust defending.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, just skips past his man. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, no question that's a foul. Irwin. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Ambitious ball here. And this is Drogba. It's Drogba! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Liverpool looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. That gets us going once more. Bellingham. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That is ended up in no man's land. Robertson is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's Dembele. And this is Torres. He has found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, that's been intercepted. And they win it back again. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Drogba. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Cannavaro has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Throw it. And here's Dembele. He's gone for goal! Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. You knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Oh, good play! Oh, it's hit the post!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número
So the
5.
manager can make a change
Número
for the first time in the
22.
game here.
Entran número 11. Número
That's
17.
offside. Yes, it is. Almost an hour gone. Alexander-Arnold. Dembele. That's a shade optimistic. Kimmich. Romario. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Mbappe. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Bellingham looking understandably energised after his goal. Alexander-Arnold. And reclaimed it in a trice. Spread to the right. And here's Yaya Toure. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not...
He's gone for goal! And Julio Cesar somehow saves it! Liverpool with the corner, they're first.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Romario, nicely spread. Irwin making good progress on the right-hand side. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Irwin with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
That has not gone well. Half an hour gone in the second half. Look at the space. Chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele! Against the crossbar. No, he's missed it.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número
So we
9.
have movement on both
Número
benches.
15. Número 10. Entran número 42. Número 18. Número 21. Se está
Neither of these
realizando
two
un
want to come
cambio.
off second best. Little doubt, that is a foul. Irwin has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Rashford receives it in a wide position. Now it's Van Basten. Picked out, oh, shooting chance! And how did he not make it four?
Liverpool really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
He's on it, can he get away? Musiala receives it in a good position here. And it's Yaya Toure. Rashford finding himself in... Oh, it's a foul, it could be a penalty. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Lovely ball at Rashford!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham makes a dash for it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Yamal. 5 minutes to add. Rashford. Shot and a chance! Sensational from Rashford! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Just cruising! They are cruising! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Musiala, he's got away. Romario is onto this. Great ball, great chance! And no mistake. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't...
And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those...